Good morning, Alpha Traders. How we doing out there? Yeah, I'm fired up. Went to bed super early last night. Literally, I got like 3 alarm clocks set throughout the day to do some certain practices, and I went to bed so early. The alarm clock at 11 p.m. goes off. I thought it was the alarm clock at 7 a.m. I literally get out of bed, go into the bathroom, and I'm like, why doesn't it look like the sun's coming up at all? I look at the clock, it's 11 p.m. I think I went to bed at 8. So my alarm, the 11 p.m. alarm goes off. I think it's a 7 a.m. alarm. So I go right back to bed. Jesus. Then got up about 6, 5:30 or 6. So yeah, I'm on a lot of coffee, a little confusion. Went to bed way too early, like I just said. All good. I am fired up. So what's going on in these markets? What is going on in these markets? Very exciting. Very exciting. Let's flip over here on the VRE. Let's see what's up pre-market. SPY's up pre-market, a couple points. Uber, that's what I like to see. Uber up about a half a point. We got Tesla. Tesla's running again, up 5 points. Looking good too. Amazon is up only about half a point, a little over 0.7. Let's see here. What else is popping out like a sore thumb?
Amazon.
What's
Amazon.
that? Yeah, they're amazing.
They're Amazon.
You are.
All right. Just be good. Hello.
You are breaking up badly.
Oh, I'll try connecting again. All right.
Oh, there it was. All right. Let's see here. What do we got? Oh, why why in the world does Bilbo have the Airbnb chart up? Is he possibly getting into a trade? Well, got some earnings coming up in about a month. Let's see, what is the exact date? Yeah, February 23rd. Just did a lot of research, just seeing what the projections are and stuff, and it looks like it's going to be pretty favorable for investors, so it's looking good. Looking to get in a little quick trade. Probably only be in it maybe a week. Depends on when I get in 50% profit. Right. That's all. Just selling a put vertical. Yeah, man. Sell. Options were made to sell. Obviously, you could buy the premium, right? Just buy a call vertical. Well, there's been a lot of studies done. A lot of people that buy premium, their P&Ls are pretty shady. I like to have a nice strong P&L. All right. Can't go wrong selling if you know what you're doing. That is faux show. Got a little mothership just landed. I see we got P-Funk up in this motherfucker.
Hello again. P-Funk.
Let's see. Hello.
So breaking up badly, or you guys hear me okay now?
I hear you better now. It was a train
All
wreck
right,
before.
good. All right.
Sound like you're underwater. So what
I am, my friend. I'm very much underwater, but that's okay. Not on my trades, though. Not on my trades.
Skull. What do we got here? An old 4-hour. Just looking at Airbnb. Yeah. Volatility's crushed on the 4-hour. Like seeing that. The 981 and 2400 volatility reads are definitely. 2400 is still pretty high. Got kind of a mid banger on the 981, a little bit over 40. But yeah, grade, volatility grade, percentile, the 525 length, both crushed on Airbnb. Yeah, still trending, starting to turn up from the bands. But I'll tell you what, these markets are hot right now. Markets are hot. Could we see a little down day today? We could, but there's a lot of things up pre-market, man. There's a lot of things up. Dollar showing massive weakness. Coming from a 1SD move early in the day, it literally dumped out. Tried to find a little support on the bottom side of the 68.3 Laplace distribution range. Dipped below it. Rejection city, no brainer. It was going to go down to the 1SD to the downside. So the dollars literally ran the whole first standard deviation normal distribution today, sitting firmly on a monthly support level. I think it's the S2. Yes, yes. S2 down here. And then we got the S3. Wow. Where is the S3? There it is, down there at about 100. Talked about this yesterday. Got these weekly support levels though, right? The first support level for the weeklies down here at about 101.5. You see a 15-minute candle close below this first standard deviation, which this baby is showing some weakness. You probably gonna see it come down to this weekly support level. Probably get a wick through, maybe 95.4 Laplace. Then we're down here, 101.3. That's gonna, some people's eyes are gonna open on this on that one. But the E-minis look good. They just been ranging all day in the 68.3 Laplace distribution range. I mean, perfectly. Downside, pump to the top, kind of middled out a little bit. Then recently, just in the last couple of 15-minute candles, had a nice little wick here to the top side into the downside, testing that top side 68.3. Now we're pressing out towards it again. Charts look alike, right? NASDAQ and S&P E-minis. So yeah, go ahead.
Something came out at 8 o'clock, so that's why they spiked. If you look at the
wasn't it the
core CPI or PPI, something like that?
Yeah, it wasn't the
It's better than
CPI.
expected.
It was like the shit. What did just pop at 8? I'm losing my mind.
Core something.
It wasn't the obviously it wasn't the CPI. It was like damn it.
Check the economic calendar. It's at 8 o'clock today. We had the PPI MOM for December.
Yeah.
PPI.
Yeah.
It was the lowest.
PPI.
It was the lowest increase of inflation or something in the year over year.
Yeah.
6.7 as compared to 11.2.
And also his retail sales for gas and autos and retail sales year over year and all that stuff.
It set up a great trade in the minis. If you look at the 1 minute, it hit the standard deviation on the RMLR. It shot right up to it, boom, and then mean reverted perfectly.
Beautiful. Bitcoin's coming alive. Bitcoin's coming alive. Well, yeah, that's why we're seeing this weakness in the dollar. Could have a nice little pump. I know somebody specifically, they're like, yeah, it's going to be a down day in the markets. Gonna get into some shorts. And I was like, okay, all right, shorty pants. Good luck.
Was it gut feel?
It's been an up day and a down day so far on the low time frames. You can go up and down. But yeah, mostly up.
Oh yeah, I think it's going to continue too. This market opens up. Let's see a nice little move. Probably going to start doing these streams live on TradingView. A lot more people on TradingView actually looking for streams. YouTube.
Yeah.
The hardcore degens are on YouTube. The traders are on TradingView. So.
Right. Exactly.
Start doing these from them. Yeah, and it just.
You can watch it live on the YouTube URL or whatever. We can also do it in Discord and on TradingView at the same time, and it'll automatically also go to Twitch and YouTube. So
yeah, I'll still be doing it in the Discord.
We're gonna be spreading around, team on more channels. Yeah,
we're growing.
Well, yeah, and specifically to target traders on TradingView because A, our tools will work on TradingView. And B, that's where the traders who would use TradingView are. So it makes sense to at least let them see it.
Well said, man. Well said.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I did a nice little test stream there this morning. It worked great.
Yeah, I watched it actually.
Oh, right on. I even had some people show up in the live chat and ask them usual questions. Got signals? Stuff like that.
Everybody just wants signals. I don't want to lose. They don't want to fucking learn themselves. They just want those signals. I don't blame them.
They want those. Well, not all of them asked for signals, but yeah, there was a signal asker.
Oh,
one of them said it looks like a star map. I'm like, yeah, if you learn what the distributions are, you'll see.
Oh, they all want signals. They all want signals. For sure. No matter who they are. If you're not using volatility, entropy, probability, and statistics, you're not very confident in your trades. You might sound pretty confident in your trades, but deep down inside, yeah, We know the truth.
You know. Yeah.
We know the truth.
Yeah.
It's okay. You want signals? Not going to come out just right out of the gate giving signals, but you got to read between the lines. You got to listen carefully because they're being dropped non-stop. You got to watch us for a little while, though, and look how we analyze these markets. And then once you understand that, you'll start to get the little signals buried within.
Yeah.
For sure.
I understand. It's all about the probabilities and statistics.
Yeah, everybody knows I start out, I'm looking at the dollar, right? I'm always looking at the dollar. I want to see if it's starting to see what the strengths and the weaknesses that are being populated. You know, because the dollar's open, right? Open for business. So
dollar's open, and the dollar is the almighty pair for most assets that people trade, especially in the U.S. markets and even overseas. So why not look at it first?
Boy, look at that 4 hour. Having an outlier too. Yep. That little move yesterday in the 4 hour to the top side just set up some bear div. All the fishers are down, and I might add, they are all in lockstep. You see those you see all of them here in this next 4 hour close cross down the mean of the bands. Could get real interesting. Trending, or not trending, still randomness, but you can see our predictor model flipped, starting to head towards trend. Still random. Negatively correlated, expanded volatility. So obviously is what you're going to want to see here for continued move down, right? You got the 3-4 hour candle down move. 3 candles in a row, boom, stayed at 100 percentile, negatively correlated. That thing is moving down hard. Now is what you want to see is the correlation break. You either want to see this next 4 hour candle shoot to 100 percentile and stay negative, or start contracting and see the correlation break positive. Entropy percentiles building, right? I mean, it's up at 100 percentile. So will it stay? We're about to find out. We are about to find out in a couple hours. So yeah, I see this thing's really showing weakness. And obviously it's a 4 hour chart. But I just wanted to see, what do we got working here? Wow, fishers are a little sketch. I mean, I'll tell you what, on the daily, I mean, you got 3 fishers that are way, way outside the bands. But look how tight the bands are on the dollar. Predictor flipped on the daily too, and it is trending to the downside. Yeah, you can see, this is what I was just talking about, right? See how the correlation broke right here on the contraction. Boom, positively correlated. Here you go. Where is the 95.4 Laplace? About 101.5. Just talking about 101.5, weren't we now? Where's that at? 95.4 Laplace? Yeah, no, this weekly support level? Yep, right on it. Wouldn't be a bit surprised to see that get tapped here real soon. Especially if you get below this first standard deviation, that monthly support level. You got the daily S3 too. Right, but the bottom of the daily range is down at 101. Yeah, I doubt it's going to get that far. If it does break through, which it is starting to right now, I would imagine this first weekly support level, 95.4 Laplace on the daily, that baby's going to pop it right back up there. But then if it gets stuck below the 1 SD, just ranges down in here for the rest of the day, these markets going to go wild. Market's gone wild. Let's see here. What else? Yeah, Uber pushed a little more. Tesla's just apparently on a mission, right? They got earnings coming up too. When are those Tesla earnings? When are those little Tesla earnings? They're coming up quick.
Up 6 this morning, man.
Yeah, dude, it's starting to finally run. I mean, it's just like Coinbase. Beat the fuck up. I mean, when you had Tesla down there at the lows, you had Coinbase down there at what, 32? I mean, that was one thing. I don't always agree with Tommy Boy over on Tasty Live, but we were both on the Coinbase tip, right? Everybody. I mean, I just took my profit on my Coinbase trade. That thing was the selling was so exhausted, and you know, coin is going to be tied to the crypto market. Obviously, crypto's up, man. Coin's up. It's a beautiful freaking thing. Tesla, same thing. Just got literally beat up badly. I mean, real bad. So you had those lows down there on Tesla, almost at 100, almost at $100. It's popping out, right? I mean, what a move! What a move! Just in literally a couple trading weeks. I mean, this thing is popping.
Yeah.
Right back up at, pre-market. Fuck, it's a 136. I would imagine, if we look at Tesla over here, let's see, 136. Where is, wait a minute, is that the top side? Let me get this correct. Yeah, there's the 6831. So 95.4 Laplace is up here. Wow, I mean, it just shot through. It shot through 95.4 or that's yesterday's, good Lord, market. Bilbo, the market hasn't even opened. Okay, so right now, it's probably at about a 1SD pre-market. From, just staring at this distribution for as long as I have, I can kind of map out what it's going to look like when it's going to populate. Probably right around the 1SD. Let's see, because you're going to get, this is going to be interesting, right? Because wherever it opens, yeah, I think it's going to open up above the 68.3 Laplace, more closer to the 1SD normal distribution. We're about to find out here in about 15 minutes. I'm excited to know. Amazon creeping up. The minis are trying to break to the top side of the 68.3 Laplace distribution. Yes, they are. And there goes the dollar. Where are you going, old Mr. Dollar? I'm going to drop down here, which is good. Real good. Don't be surprised, though, if we're in 15 minutes, right? This candle comes down here, it bottoms out, and then at the market open, pops. Get a little pullback to probably the daily ranges, especially on Tesla. I mean, this daily range is going to be pretty low. I mean, the top side might be at about 131, right? So Tesla's going to have some work to do to come back. Or, you know what? It just depends on, it depends on where the top side is. Is it close enough for a test? We saw this yesterday where I was a little concerned. But then I started looking at it a little more, and I was like, you know what? All these assets that kind of ran away from the daily range, where they closed the previous day, was definitely within parameters I've set for myself anyway. Percentages, right, away from the top side of that range, and they all look good, and they did. They ran all day, right? Didn't come back, which is a good thing. This is going to be close on Tesla. Tesla might squeak it out. I mean, it might, if it is at about 131, hey, full steam ahead. Let's go. Full steam ahead. And I'll be a bit surprised if that happened.
By the way, if you stick a PB2 on January 8th on the daily candle of Bitcoin, you'll see it's above the 99.99 percentile still, and above it. That's quite a move. Impressive.
Bitcoin moving. Bitcoin
Yeah.
moving. Everybody's talking about it. Everybody's talking about the Bitcoin. Yeah. All the just crypto deniers just thinks it's all a scam because they get gaslighted by these idiots in the mainstream. That's okay. That's why I love the take on crypto from the guys at Tasty Live, man. They know. They're not stupid. They're not stupid. They know where it's going. It is the future. There's no doubt. Cryptocurrencies, man. They're already running these CBDCs down everybody's throat here real soon. So here we go.
Yeah, I mean, most money is already digital, so
Yeah.
we switched from, what it is now to full-on CBDC, but I mean,
Yep.
yeah.
Then everybody be like, oh, but, well, I have to have my crypto wallet with me all the time. Oh, well, here, we'll give you a microchip. You'll have everything on it.
Right.
You'll have your driver's license, your socials, all that good stuff, man. No problem. We'll take care of you.
Yeah.
Don't do it.
Yeah.
Don't take the chip.
Yeah.
That's just my personal opinion. I'll be okay. I'll be okay. All right. So anyway, let's check out. Let me pop this on real quick. Crypto. While we're waiting for the next 10 minutes. Take a peek here up at old Biddy. Hope this fucking long's piling on them. Shorts falling off. Of course they are. They're getting wrecked. Yeah, this is a great move. Bitcoin, man, oh man, oh man. It's a resilient sucker. What's setting up? Let's take a quick peek here. I just for shits and giggles. Just don't giggle when you shit. Let me see. What am I looking for? Where the hell was I just going with this? What was I pulling up? Give me a sec. Oh, yeah. Just a little example. Where are you? Oh, yeah, there it is. The relative strength index. Very interesting. Very interesting how the relative strength index is just up here on the daily. What's it doing? Just snaking around up on the top side. So everybody's going, hey, man, it's oversold. It's overbought. This market's going to come crashing down. Look at the returns oscillator. Hidden bull like crazy. On the daily. Positively correlated. Variance coming down. Negatively correlated. How does this piece of shit indicator? I can't wait to do these streams from TradingView so I can really lock into all these folks. This will be a riot. But what good does this do you? Explain this to me, people out there using the RSI, right? Especially if you're looking for divergences, right? Especially if you're looking for divs for continuation that we're getting literally right now. Especially like we were just talking about, right? Report that popped out, PPI. Not to be confused with the CPI. I knew it popped. They were talking about it on Tasty Live, but I got so much stuff going through my head. I'm trying to find trades. Need a nice little group of occurrence finders.
Occurrence finders.
Yes. Yes. All just looking for occurrences on these stocks, cryptos, whatever. And I'm talking about more volatility occurrences, because I am talking about getting into options trades right now. So
So you're looking for stocks that are like active?
Active. Looking for, especially on these stocks, like the 5-day and the 21-day, looking for those.
Look at ENPH and NF. Look at Netflix right now and ENPH. Those are really moving. That's the volatility you're looking for. And NVIDIA, another one.
NVIDIA, yeah. And where is that?
Those right now, Amazon, Netflix, Enphase.
Yep.
They're really moving, man.
Netflix has got earnings real quick. Like 19th.
That moves.
The 19th, right?
Yeah. Costco's also got a lot of movement in it too. You know what I mean? If you're just looking for ones that really move.
But I'm looking at
Netflix. Had a
40
40-point move in a week.
Netflix volatility is expanding on the daily, negatively correlated. Predictor flip going back into randomness. Had this bear div print right here, right above the zero mean, but then it broke down through. It's starting to get a negatively correlated candle though. Got 2 of the 4 fishers down. Blah, 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 blah. Once again, the bear div that's bringing this daily candle right down right now. Or yesterday's anyway. No, it didn't at all. Just an example. Man, this thing is starting to fuck my chart up. Let me get it off. Bye-bye. Woof. That was close. Felt the heat.
It's painful, huh?
It is painful. RSI is painful, man. That's why we love to show the freaking returns oscillator. Should wake some people up, right? But most of the time it doesn't. They're freaking addicted to that freaking indicator. It's like, hey, man.
The only one that I ever used that I liked was for regression lines. That was the one I ever used for that shit.
100, you know what? When it comes to traditional TA, yeah, stuff like that, right? But, and Bollinger's got his bands, which I can show you a lot of examples where if you don't have the VEPs, stop wasting your time on Stokes and MACD and RSI. Throw some Bollinger bands on there, for God's sakes, and roll with it. Gives you really good areas for getting in and out of trades if you don't have it, right? If you don't have the VEPs.
What is that? What's that variance that Will Spain reading going on that Netflix right there? What's that telling you? With how it's blue?
Yeah,
it's white inside, blue going down.
Well, you can see right here, right? Had a little outlier to the top side.
Yeah.
Well, let's go all the way to the bottom. So here, it variance was coming down, negatively correlated. First, you had the outlier, which started coming down. Then when it flipped positive, finished off the move to the downside. Then you had an outlier to the top side. Yeah, this right here, it was just in between. What is this, a daily? You drop down on the 4 hour, you'll see that. It will be a different read. But then
you have white inside and then pink as it goes up there.
Yeah, so it's telling you there was an outlier right there, boom, to the top side, which I don't even have to set up. You can just tell it was a 95.4 probably.
And then it turns pink on the other side, yeah.
Yeah, and then it was coming down negatively correlated, so it walked up, and now it, as the variance, which is getting really, really low. When it gets this low, you be ready.
Yeah.
Be ready. Usually when you get this low, the variance is definitely the data will spread from the mean. But that positively correlated variance coming down is going to walk price action down. Right? That's all it is. I mean, it's pretty
Thank
much,
you.
it's just volatility, yeah.
Thank you.
So then I'm looking when this thing turns up. And right now, I mean, it is setting up, right? We had the bear div at the top, but now it's just setting up hidden bull. It's all setting up from the bottom, from the local bottom right here. It's definitely setting, but it hasn't turned up. And you're getting this negatively correlated candle. But that's why. I mean, I definitely wouldn't be looking for entries up here. Obviously, and I know you don't, but...
How about the S&P? Will you do the S&P ES mini on the same thing?
Oh, yeah. There we
ES
go.
one right there.
Bam. Let's see here. Now this is a little more interesting because look, the returns oscillator's turning up positive or with a positive correlation, setting up hidden bull div. Look at the Z-score. Z-score's on a mission. That variance was coming down negatively correlated to let it walk up and even go sideways. Now it's changing positively correlated. This data starts spreading from the mean. You see the variance going up positively correlated. It's good stuff, and this is perfect. You had this contraction to zero, not just the 525. You've got the 981 and the 3.7 read that is really low, and they're negatively correlated. So if this volatility expands on the daily, if you see this new candle just pop immediately and the correlation break positive, put on your moon boots. It's already trending. Had a little break in here, trend to the downside, but yeah, now it's freaking trending back to the top side at the end of the day yesterday. DLP building. Look how low the DLP is. I like this read. I like this to move. Let me see here. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, maybe 40-50 or something. Make a fucking 1 SD move. That would not surprise me at all. Especially, look at the dollar. Dollar's struggle on the struggle bus. That's where we like it. All the bulls in the market are like, yeah, get on the struggle bus, dollar. Get on the struggle bus. Yeah, I like it. I like it, P-Funk.
Thank you.
Yeah, man.
I
Looks
appreciate
good.
it.
Yes, for sure. And especially, we only had one fisher down. It's starting to turn up right on these other levels. I like that. But I am seeing this hidden bull div right here, right? A lot, too. I mean, look at all the bounces on the top of the zero mean, and now it dipped down. Had a night in for the returns oscillator to drop below the zero mean. We barely got a dip. Didn't even really get a dip, just went sideways. I mean, got these, we can see the wicks, but this thing is resilient right now. The markets in general, they're not having any of it. It's par for the course, right? Everybody's fucking, there's so many bearish people. It's like this is the time to just do a fucking face melter and just get everybody back to the planet Earth. Yeah, I mean, could it just be a bounce? Sure. But let's go up here on the 5-day and see what's going on. Yeah, see, there's no bear div or hidden bear or anything on the top side. All the fishers are in lockstep on the 5-day. There's no div, DLP, fisher, nothing. Why am I not getting a 5-day read on the variance? Well, that's okay. Yeah, it's
Because it might be because it's a future. So futures have a limited life. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because it'll show on the daily and the 4-hour.
SPX, if you did the SPX, it's more or less the same thing. You know what I
Right.
mean? Instead of the SPY. I mean, SPX, SPY. Because I think this is based off the SPX, or the futures are based off the SPX, not the SPY.
This actually looks
So,
good. This does look
Same
good.
thing. It should be the same read, right?
Yeah, and it pretty much is.
But that RMSE score way up there like that, right?
Yeah, that's net. I mean, they're both up there. Yeah, it is. It is high, but like I said, man, this thing can, from what I'm seeing, this is, I tell you what, man, I always at the end, I'm looking at these 4 fishers.
Mm-hmm.
The Z score of the returns is high, but these fishers are telling me something's getting ready to pop here. Especially the DLP. I mean, it just grew again. I mean, had another outlier the previous 5-day. This is the 5-day though too. Contraction negatively correlated, right? The volatility is totally crushed on the 525. This usually ebb and flows into a pump. Usually ebb and flows into a pump. Yeah, 21 days. I'm going to show much. What am I? I'm on the micros. I'm going to go to SPX. Let's get a good view. Wow.
That was me, sorry.
Yeah, did you hear my order fill? As soon as the market opened, my fucking Airbnb order filled. That was too much. The bugle call, the fucking fill. Wow. And so you look on the 21 day on just on the S&P, man. All right. Z-scores low. And let's take a peek here. I mean, you got a tiny little bit of freaking hidden bear, not a lot. The Fishers are, I mean, you got two out of the 4 are up. Heading back into randomness, obviously the predictors to the top side, and you got negatively correlated contracting volatility. I like it. This would be awesome too if this literally was the market low, and everybody's like, "There's no way in these economic conditions that we can go back into a bull run." Sure, we can. You haven't watched these markets very long if you don't think that can happen.
Yes. No, my read on what I'm looking at it, I like it above. I like it above 39.98, right? And I really like it here on a lower time frame above 40.22.
Nice.
You know what I mean? And then it has its daily around 413.
Right.
So yeah, I like it here too, and I want it to go lower, but yes, I hate to admit it, I like it.
Yeah. 100%, man.
This is where I gotta let go of the market maker mentality because I look for shorts, not longs.
Yeah. Oh, 100%. Right.
Very hard to get over.
Yes, for sure, bro.
Just invert your chart, my friend.
I know. I knew that was coming. Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
I knew that one was coming. Thank you. That dollar is cracking, man. Wow.
Yeah.
It will take the market higher.
If you see this dollar go up and reject off the first standard deviation, normal distribution, and this is what I kind of thought would happen. You get the dip down below. Now you're going to go up. Let's see what happens right here. If it rejects here, this thing's definitely probably going 95 for Laplace. You'll see this thing down in the low 101s. And that could get people off the bench. You know what I mean? Because a lot of people,
I think they could buy them with a cone.
Yeah. You know what? That's a good idea. Let's go over here. I want to see something real quick since these babies are open. It's at the 21 day.
Silver's up nice today too, man. Me and my silver.
All right.
Silver. Gold's almost at 2. Well, it's still 1900.
Wow. Let me see here. Oh, really?
Take a look at SOXS and SOXL when you get a chance to, if you wouldn't mind.
What is it? Oh, yeah, I've already got
semis, if you wouldn't mind.
So which one?
SOXL.
Yep, boom.
Oscar X-ray Louis there. That's the projected bull, so this is the long.
Looks good. Look at this correlated candle on the return or on the returns oscillator. Look how strong this is. Turning up on hidden bull. Variance was first you had the outlier, right? Moving that price action up. Variance started coming down negatively correlated. This thing's with what the Z-score looks like on this hidden bull and the Fishers, the DLP, the volatility. So it contracted all the way down. Look, the correlation broke. You get volatility coming in here, this thing is going to fly. This thing will fly to the top side.
So that's what I mean. That's bullish, you know what I mean? So on that.
Very.
That should take NASDAQ higher, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Triple Q.
Yeah, what are they doing right now? Yeah, boom. You're seeing it too.
So if you look at SOXL, you see the opposite? Or SOXS.
Yep, boom.
It should be real negative, right?
Yeah. And hidden bear with positively correlated candle for sure. Look at the Fishers. Jesus, they're on a mission. They're blowing the bands out, trending to the downside. Volatilities. So here's the other side of the coin. Contraction, positively correlated. All right, contraction positively correlated. Now the correlations broke negative. Why we're starting to get a little expansion and volatility. So we ebb and flow right into a move to the downside.
Well, this is good to know.
Yeah.
This is good stuff here. And then what if you, all right, can you do me one more favor? On the SOXL, when you look at the 4 hour,
Yep.
back to the SOXL and tell me what you see in the 4 hour.
4 hour having an outlier to the top side right now. The returns oscillator. You know what? There was no div, but it's breaking the zero mean right now. And look at the Fishers. The Fishers look strong as hell. Now there is div on the DLP. Let's see what happens on this 4 hour candle. If this volatility expand, look at it, it's starting to expand, positively correlated. So this outlier plays out. So here's what you got to do. So where's that outlier from? Right there. Let's see here. Get this on this 4 hour. Boom. Let's move. Where are you? There's my little drag and drop. That baby was right there. I mean, it's already pretty much. You know what? We can just start on the current candle. Where is the 95? Where is the 1ST? Boom. Why is this not showing? There's a 95, so a 14. Right around 14. That's a 2SD. This is something's wild here though. I'm not getting. Why am I not getting? Let me see something. Where's my drag and drop? Is he saying dragon? No, he said pow. Did you say pow or meow?
Meow.
Meow.
Fucking meow, man.
Man, if I can't. Yeah, this is being a pain in the ass. Let me see something real quick. Where is...
Nice move up today. It's got room here on the upside too.
Continuous market protection. Let's read. Will that fucking stop it? Yeah, I want that on. Yeah, this is just being a pain in the rear. Yeah, see, there they are. So the new one that we're testing, it's got normal and Laplace, right? Normal's going to be the dot, so there's Laplace. So
That's
boom,
cool.
boom. Yeah, real cool. Yeah, this thing's got room to run. There is no doubt about it. That is for sure. I mean, obviously on the 4 hour, the Z-score is pretty high.
Hey Jeff, are you in here today? I have a question.
He's in here. He's in here, but he's on mute.
What I was curious is, do you think that there's a way that we could have automated into the system where we could have it if it if there was a big spike up through like an RMLR to a third standard deviation, where where an alarm or something would go off if we hit that third standard deviation on our RMLR?
Yeah, what kind of alarm are you looking for?
Well, meaning like something to alert you that we broke, like that, just something that would just pop up. Like, let's say like this morning when the S&P minis ran, I say, okay, they had a big spike because of the news at 8 o'clock, right? So it went up to a third standard deviation on the RMLR, right? So what it would do, it would alert you that we are now touching a third standard deviation or breaking through. So, because it seems to be a really great trade for a mean revert after that. But you can't.
Yeah, there's a couple ways to do it. I mean, you actually might be able to do it now in TradingView if you set an alert.
Right.
Sometimes they give you those options, but if that's not kind of what you're looking for, I mean, so there's something similar to how the outliers are, like on variance or the COB.
Okay.
That you can also do, make it color coded type alert, or if you want like something on the screen, like a.
Well, let's say hypothetically I'm trading the S&P minis, okay, and I'm looking at, I have a 1 minute on the left side, I've got a 10 minute on the other side, okay. The 10 minute spikes, like at 8:30. The S&P mini spikes to a third standard deviation to the upside, boom, comes back, mean reverts, then goes down and spikes to the downside, third standard deviation. Now, What I'm saying is that let's say I'm trading the SP and it doesn't quite go to the third standard deviation, but the NQ does or the YM does, which is the Dow and the Nasdaq needs. There would be like some kind of alarm that would go off and let me know, yes, it did break through the third standard deviation, because we can't manually put one in every, like on a 1 minute chart. You can't be, or you'd have to be manually putting in an alarm every single candle to get to those third standard deviations.
I mean, I know you can set the alerts to go off every single time an instance happens, but we'd have to make sure that it works with the RMLR as it is now. If not, we can figure something out.
Like,
whether you want like a sound or if you want.
Or just something that would
different.
alert you, like some kind of something that would alert you that, hey, look, you're having this outlier, like you guys say, and it's breaking third standard deviation, and it's on the NQ rather than. Well, I guess that would have to be something that would almost customizable pop up.
How about like 10 cheerleaders run out onto the screen, like in their little outfits with like Bitcoin logos, and that'd be
we have these new photo shoot pictures I saw from Yasha.
Wow.
Yeah,
we'll get those going.
We could have those ladies run out.
You could put them in a yellow banana thong. Why not? God.
Watch out.
Make me want to go to the next page.
Be careful, my photo editor is hot to edit that.
The only reason I asked, guys, it had two outliers to the standard deviation, to the lower and the upper this morning, and they both mean reverted. So what I'm saying to you is if this was something that could be set up, it would just be alerting opportunity, and maybe because it's like to say, Yasha, you use it on a 15 or a 10 minute more so than on a 1 minute, right? So then it's alerting you for the opportunity.
Right.
You guys understand what I'm trying to say, or am I?
Yeah, no, I get it. Let me look at it from a couple different, couple different potential options, and then kind of figure out, what if it meets what you're looking for. I mean, like I said, I think we can do it either like with a sound or like an alert on the screen, like visually.
Yeah.
So it's just really kind of depends on what your preference is.
Right. Okay. I got it. I'm just looking for.
Yeah, there's two ways to do it, right? I mean, I think you can do it through the indicator, which Donnie's talking about. Maybe coding something into the indicator to do it, or you can just there's probably 20 different ways you can make an alert happen just on TradingView already.
Right.
So it's a matter of kind of making a little study out of it to see which one works the best and what's practical to do.
Right. So okay. I got it. So I'm just saying, so it just alerts every time it breaks its third standard deviation. You know what I mean? So obviously they're a fairly rare occurrence, but obviously they offer good opportunity.
Like I'm thinking like on the ALR, you could probably in TradingView right now on the ALR make it trip something on that third deviation band. Probably through TradingView right now. You could probably do that today.
Huh.
That would be probably
so that
something.
every time that the ALR hit the third standard deviation up or down, it would trigger something, right? Is that what you're saying?
Yep.
Si, senor. Yes. Who the hell is that talking? Who is that guy? Oh, that's Matt. That's Matt from Alpha Trading. Haven't heard him in a while.
Hey, we just crossed over $1 trillion again in the crypto market, so that's good.
Right.
Yeah.
Bill already pointed that too. Yeah.
Yeah, that is awesome. I'll flip over here in a sec. And that what I say about Tesla, where it was. That's right. You stare at these charts long enough, you know where these pre-market moves are going to open up.
Open up faded just big time.
Just right below the 1SD. Yeah, which that's a powerful move right out of the gate. So, yeah, if it comes back down here and tests the top side of the 68.3, there's the top of the daily. Oh no, whoops, sorry. Top of the daily, I said like 131. It's 130.4. Where'd we close at? I mean, that's within $1, man. I mean, if it wants to run, it can, in my opinion. But yeah, I wouldn't be a bit surprised. I mean, look at the dollar. Exactly what I thought was going to happen. This thing's coming right back up and testing this support level on the monthly, the 1SD to the downside. If it rejects here, the markets are going to run. You see this dollar pull back up, and it gets up inside that 68.3, which it rejected from earlier. So I don't know, man. I think it's going to reject right here, to be honest. We'll see, though. We'll see. Yeah, and Uber ran up too, right out of the gate. Literally passed the 1SD. Got a wick up to the daily R2. Here's the top of the daily, which that's fine. Uber can run. But yeah, right there, that little red line right there at 30.13, 30.14. That is the R2 on the daily. There we go. We got our new 15-minute candle now. We've got some things populating. Now we can see. Tell you what, man, these minis just look like they want to run, don't they? Sure do. And from just looking at the charts, between looking at the dollar charts and then these mini charts, and it's like dollar could definitely reject here, and then you can see maybe a 1SD move on these minis. We're about to find out. That's what we love about the markets. Don't have to wait around long. Don't have to wait around long.
That is true.
What else we got here? But yeah, Tesla looks good though. At least to get back to where it is now. Not saying we can't get new lows in these markets. I mean, the dollar's definitely trying to find some strength right now. But it could just be, we know, man, they love to get people in such bad positions. It's ridiculous, and they do a good job of it. Especially people that don't have the right tools. That's like somebody showing up at MJ's work with like the little kids, plastic pail and shovel and shit, ready to do some work. Oh, that's not going to end up well. Got to have the right tools.
That's right.
You got to put fucking handles on them 80-pound bags too. That works a boomer. You ever carried an 80-pound book?
Oh, you consumers, you always want something.
Always. But then you go on a job site and you see some fucking Neanderthal that's got a couple bags just carrying him like books. It's like, oh, fuck. Oh, is that how you carry him? Just don't drop those bastards on your foot. El Crusho. But literally, the size of that bag, then two cases of silver that are like a tenth of the size of that bag, weigh just as much. Almost dropped one of those on my foot one time. They're 36 pounds. That'll wake you up.
Yeah, just a bit.
Yeah, man. Crunch. Kelleruncho. Okay.
There you go, P-Funk.
There's all those
Stream
trades.
chat. I have a message for you in the stream chat. P-Funk.
Oh, really?
Here you go, market.
I got your yellow banana alerts right there.
Oh, the yellow banana thong.
That's right.
Tell you guys a funny story. So I got married in Key West, right? About 1992. I got married in Fantasy Fest. Obviously, it's an LGBTQIA festival back then. All right. So my brother-in-law, who's a hillbilly, we get married. We're walking around Duval Street. It's October 31st. Everybody's, basically naked. And there's my brother-in-law yelling the word fag. And I'm like, look, dude, this is not the place to be yelling something like this. You know what I mean? All fucked up and stuff.
Oh, no.
Next thing I turn around, I hear a sock, like somebody just popped him right in the face. And it was a dude standing in a yellow banana thong and knocked my brother-in-law out. Popped him right in the face, knocked him. If I would have had that filmed with the yellow banana thong standing right over his face.
You're right. Yeah, some people are just goofy. He deserved to get teabagged.
Yes, he did. My cousin or my brother-in-law should not have been yelling that word.
No.
You know what I mean?
Especially this day and age. I don't give a shit what people want to do. Just don't push it on me.
No,
Then Bilbo will wake up. Crazy.
Yeah, it was crude, bro.
Yeah, oh, I'm sure. Especially down there. It's like, you are a minority, my friend.
Oh, yeah, you are, man. Yeah. That festival is big time for them.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
Key West is fun, too, man.
Yeah. No, it's not like that so much anymore. It's gotten away from the LGBTQICV, whatever those.
The Alphabet Crew.
Yeah, that group.
Yep.
The alphabet people.
The alphabet peoples.
Ah, there he is. Speaking alphabet people. Oh, ooh,
Woof.
what a, ooh, coming out hard here.
Sorry.
No pun
Our
intended.
esteemed member, the old ACW. Formerly, he's the African crypto warlord. What you got?
Good try.
I know you got
Good
some.
try.
Oh, are you in the barn?
He's in the village next door grabbing some goats, bro. He's raiding.
He's
He's
raiding.
milking. He's milking.
He's stacking sacks of goats.
Oh, I would love to say what has been said to me, but I think if I say it, I'm going to jinx it.
Okay.
So hopefully I send you guys pictures. I come from his friend. It's maybe the biggest pipe dream, but thank you all for trading. Let me just say that.
Nice.
Are you talking about goats or what are you talking about?
Trading. Someone's eyed me out and they're like, fuck kid, if that's what you're doing. And then how about when I finish up with this, I want to send you here. You need good internet, so I'll send you here. So I was like, fuck, okay. So now I'm just like, okay, I need to gather my thoughts together.
Good for you, man. For you. 401, 402,
Yes, sir. Good.
402. I'm looking at options. S&P 402, 403.
Oh yeah, let's go.
24 cents.
Let's go. Okay, Dollar. What are you doing? What you doing, Dollar? So you got things bouncing off the top side of the 68.3. Dollar rejecting here a little bit. It's only 9.51. What is that? What do I hear?
Is
I
someone
heard
saying?
sound.
I thought I heard a
No, I
goat.
heard time.
I thought I heard
Meh.
There it was. There it was. I think I'm going to get rid of my lawnmower and just get a few goats. I mean, I get a lawn mowing crew and milk. I mean, that's a bonus.
And you can make cheese, apparently.
Make cheese. Yeah. I don't know how Big Dog would react. He's a shepherd, though, man. I guarantee he'd take them goats under his wing.
Yeah,
a lot
the
of-
shepherd, they're like a herder, aren't they?
Dude,
Yeah.
we had...
Right.
So, I forget what day it was last week, but the dogs are inside, and I'm just looking out. It was a nice day, and I'm looking at the ridge on the other side of the ravine. And I was like, what the hell was that just moved? There's a big log over there. There was like 3 or 4 coyotes. So I let Big Dog out, and I mean, he just, he was through the ravine to the top side, I swear to God, in like 4 or 5 seconds. I mean, he is a big, powerful, fast dog. Those coyotes, they took off so damn fast, so yeah, he's definitely a protector. One of the neighbors is like, man, he's out there working all the time, and this is the guy that's got all the chickens. Roosters going off all day. As long as it's light out, these fucking things are just making noise.
Look at all those chickens.
And I was like, dude, that dog is keeping your animals safe, guarantee it. I was like, I know sometimes he just gets a little overboard. If I hear him barking too long, I go try to get him. But if it's really a problem, you know, I'll try to silence him a little more. He's like, well, since you put it that way. I was like, dude, these coyotes, why do you think they're coming around here? I ain't got no damn livestock on my property. They're coming. They're coming because your damn birds make so much noise. They want to come gobble up your fucking chickens.
Mm-hmm.
Look at
So
all those chickens.
it'll be okay, buddy. Let Big Dog run. He's protecting everybody. For sure. All right. So what are we doing here? Goodness gracious. Goodness gracious.
Conversation took a turn
It always
from banana
does.
bombs to chickens.
Oh, we're all over.
It's a walk on the wall. Whatever.
You think this has got nothing to do with the price of eggs?
Oh,
Yeah.
you see, I heard the milk.
Duh.
You can hear the milking machine.
No, it sounds like, what, you on a ham radio or what?
That's the.
Trading on a ham radio.
He's dialing it in from far, far away.
I've heard those
Far,
milking
far away.
machines.
I'm
So
surrounded by assholes.
this whole time he's been telling us he's been milking the goats by hand. Now we know it's not true. He's got a milking machine.
That was an airplane.
It's crazy
It was.
too. My grandmother had or my grandparents, my grandfather passed away, of course, cancer. I mean, what the hell else does everybody die from these days? But I mean, this is a long time ago, 84. But they had a 365 acre farm in Tomah, Wisconsin, kind of northern Wisconsin. It was beautiful. All the neighbors were dairy farmers. And so when we were there in the summer, we'd go help. And one year, he had automated everything. Dude, you didn't even have to call the cows home, because they build up that milk. It starts to be painful, and so they want to get milked.
Right.
Dude,
You bet.
he just left the doors open. These damn cows at different times, they just walk in and milk themselves. They just walk right up in the stall, and and things get put on their udders, suck them dry, and then boop,
Yeah.
next. It was the craziest shit. That was in '84.
Yeah.
Imagine what they got now.
Yeah. Yeah, I was milking dairy cows in the mid to late '80s.
Yeah.
Out here, actually, not far from where I am now.
You were a milker? Cow milker?
Yeah, I was
Man,
I
me
was a
too.
cowboy. Yeah,
You haven't
cowboy
lived.
milker.
You haven't
Yeah.
lived till you milk the cow.
Cowboy milker from Philadelphia.
That's right. I went all the way from Philly to some farm up in the north of Israel, and I was milking cows for a year and doing all
Jewish
kinds of
cows,
stuff.
too.
Yeah, kosher cows, my friend. Kosher cows.
Kosher cows at that. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Dude,
They
every
were
morning
very,
for breakfast.
very friendly, but once or twice there was some funny experiences where you had to convince the cow to go to the other side.
Oh,
And
jeez.
I had my ways, man.
Not
I
the
had my
other
ways.
side.
Did you say other side?
Yes, he did.
Thought he did.
We'd
The
go
other
every
side.
morning. We'd go get fresh milk and cream for breakfast. She'd call the neighbor, hey, one of the boys is going to come over. We'd get to go over. So that was like every summer for probably 8 years or something. So yeah, that's what really got my nipple game on point. Was milking cows.
Dude, really.
Poor time to fly. She's in here with all the boys. She's probably laughing. Let's see here.
We can milk these cow jokes for all they're worth, my friend.
You have to. You have to. Cow jokes are great.
That's
The
right.
conversation's really gotten sad. Poor
It
you.
does. It does. It's how
Poor
we
guys
roll.
on YouTube.
And the 5 people who are watching this on YouTube who
Yeah.
already clicked that 10 minutes ago because they're like, "Where's my signals? Where's my signals?"
Where's my signal?
Those 5 people.
Bye,
It's probably
Lolo.
more. It's probably more entertaining than most of the ridiculous YouTube jimmies they get to watch anyway.
Yeah.
So
Dude, this is a comedy show.
This 4023 on the minis is the Bull Bear area. How about that? That's my signal. Bull Bear.
Bull Bear 2-3, huh? Okay.
So either one, Bull Bear.
Yeah, it's right there below that top side of the 68.3. I mean, I would agree.
All right.
If it
Buy
rejects
above
here,
it, stop below it.
it could range down to back down below. Could go
And our
down like
WTO is
30.
confirm it lower. Maybe.
Let me see here.
For the pure randomness.
What you doing, Airbnb? You know Bilbo just snapped off a trade and you just want to go to the 1SD, don't you? So we can fucking day trade that son of a bitch. That's the thing. If you're not an accredited investor, you can get, what is it? I think four day trades a week. Yeah, 4-day trades a week. So if you see something special, I mean, hell, by all means, day trade that sucker. And this is exactly what this was going to be. Let's see what happens. It's already, what, 56 bucks in profit? I'm not going to get too greedy, but 56 bucks, yeah, it's okay. Hell, that's a good breakfast.
What price did you get in at? Is that an options trade?
Yeah, it was an options trade. I got filled. Let me see here, man. What did I try to get in on? Hold on. Let me go to my positions. Airbnb. So I bought the 105. Bought the 105 call. Sold the 120. Just in case there was a nice
Sold
big
the
pump. I
112.
didn't want to limit it too much. And I mean, I wouldn't be afraid to stay in this. Maybe close it out Friday. See what happens the next couple of days. But obviously, we're gonna have to see what it does. But it's moving right now. I mean, I get in. I don't know. I think the 100% profit was like $1,200. Shit, if I got in $200-300 in profit today, I'd probably close it. Just to get the hell out. That's what. There's so many good little day option trades. It's insane. Especially using using the correct tools. Pretty powerful. Pretty damn powerful. I mean, I looked through probably 20 or 30 stocks, and Airbnb was the one that really popped out to me. Especially I did the February 17th expiration. It's got earnings on, let's see, I'm pretty sure right around there. Right around there. Where are you at? There it is.
Nobody's got rentals left anymore. They're all Airbnbs. I mean, that
All
is
of
one
them.
company should do better, do a lot better.
Yeah, 100%.
You know what I mean?
Well, like I
So
told
if you guys ever want to make meth, you make them in Airbnbs. Just to let you know.
Mhm.
Did you
I
say
I heard it on YouTube.
You need a little
Did you
mobile lab.
Are you talking about making meth now?
Meth.
Meth, like methamphetamine?
Yeah, if you can make meth, you do it in the Airbnb. So if you have an Airbnb, be careful. People are making meth in it. That's also what I'm saying.
Yeah, gotta be careful. Like I
Are
told
they
you.
doing that in Zambia, or are you talking about here?
No,
A lot of life tips today.
A lot of
There's
life
really a lot,
tips
man, like-
coming from Alpha. Right?
I mean, you gotta remember, he's from Indiana, man. That's like meth capital of the United States.
Can we make an alert for that?
Can we? Thanks, Matt. I'll be in the corner when you need me, guys. Alert for that?
Lordy.
Proud, man.
Tough crowd today.
Okay. Fuck that. I'm going back to the fake trader.
Right? Nice. Very, very, very nice.
I'm gonna tell you I'm doing something, and I'm not really gonna tell you that I'm gonna do it so that you fail, so that I make more money. I'm sorry. How did I say that?
You could be a
Are you
YouTube
trying
Jimmy.
to?
Yeah, you can be a YouTube Jimmy. That's good.
You do YouTube Jeff. YouTube Jeffy.
Ooh, banger.
Ooh, YouTube Funky. There you go. YouTube Funky.
Right?
I'm gonna tell you something I'm gonna do that I'm not really gonna do that you will do that hopefully you fail at.
Well, look at
That's
this.
right.
So, the online travel industry braces for macro woes in 2023, Oppenheimer says.
Everybody's lived off their credit report credit for a year.
Fucking go long on everything that has to do with online travel in industry. Yep. That's what I would say about all that. Oh, nice. Entropy turned back down. Oh, I hear Big Dog going nuts again. So that's on the 4 hour, huh? Let's go down through these time frames. Let's see what's up. Oh, yeah, 90 minute. Let's see. Did it have any local divs? No. Fisher's starting to turn back down, though. Predictor just flipped to the top side. Need volatility to come in. Need some volatility. Let's go. It's probably down here on the 33, I would imagine. Yes, it is. Positively correlated. 100 percentile. Wham! 33 minute is working towards the 99.7 Laplace. It's up above 103. Take that. What am I in profit right now? Okay. But look at the Z-score on the 33. Downside, having an outlier on the 33. Like it. Set up some bull div. Right here on this little slide action, little lower lows. And all the fishers just turned up. Could be interesting here. Wouldn't mind getting out of this thing as quick as I got in, to be honest. Little profit. That's what it's all about. Filling them tiny buckets. I don't care if it's options, futures, whatever the hell you're trading. Take your damn profit.
Yeah.
I mean, you got... How many cryptos and stocks are out there? That's the thing. I mean... You get down a good system to screen all these bad boys, and you really know what you're looking for with the Z-scores and the returns oscillator plays, with the divergences, the variance outliers, the volatility, the entropy. It's a no-brainer. They're out there. They are out there. And that would be something really, if we could build a screener. If we could build a screener that it fits our models. Because there's screeners out there, but when you go and you look at what you want to use, a lot of it's foo-foo. I mean, it's like,
Right.
well, I don't want to fucking use all this.
Could you have a screener for a third standard deviation? I guess that's more or less what I'm asking.
Probably.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, you can put that in there.
Anything that was hitting third standard deviation, or that that would be the screener.
To either
Yeah,
side,
it just has to be built.
100%.
It just has to be built.
What?
You either want a third standard deviation, or you also want it when, for example, volatility is at nothing and correlation is at nothing, or when volatility is, you know what I mean? Like you want it at extremes of when it's likely to make a break and a move.
So that would be our own screener. So basically set up on the parameters, whether you or me or
Yeah.
AC or Bilbo. That would be killer, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because there's not one
It's
out
something
there.
we've been working on for a long time. We just haven't gotten it built.
Yeah, it's not the easiest thing, I'm sure, to put together, but yeah, we never heard back from the one dude, right? That popped
No,
in.
well,
Well, he
I
was
mean, we
going
heard
to
from him there.
he was going to
He's
climb
busy.
in the Himalayas, wasn't he?
Right. Yeah, he was climbing the
Well,
Himalayas
just,
and
or
running.
is that something that's even feasible?
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure. Sure.
It
Sure.
is feasible. 'Cause I mean,
Homies, I think we should just pay attention to the TradingView updates. I think that people have been complaining that they can't use their customized tools to scan the market. So there might be a place there that you can add one of your tools in. And then obviously if it's AVR, it will depict 0 or 100, and then you can sort it from that, I suppose. But I think the feature is there, or they're wanting to implement it. I did read it.
But also our tools are only for TradingView, right? Our indicators, right? They don't
Well,
work.
Yeah. No, actually, some of them work on Meta, but on MT4, MT5. But they are generally, they're built for trading too, and
Right,
that's the majority.
Script, right? Because that's what, and so you'd have to find another platform that has PineScript, I would think, right?
Well, no, I don't know.
PineScript is TradingView.
Yeah, but I know that some tools were built out to work on like MetaTrader.
Okay. I mean, like, there's another one, TraderVate, that's out here. I mean, obviously, if you go to the bottom of TradingView, you go to where it shows, I don't know, trading panel. Dude, there's like 30 firms there, man.
Right, but I mean the best charts are usually going to be on TradingView, just because of their proximity or
Right.
relationship, if you want to call it, with us.
Oh, looky here. That's interesting. There's Airbnb right now. Tackling that freaking 33 power mean. Get above that, you little sucker. Jump right up above it. Yeah, this is actually good. I mean, it just busted. So you open this up, right? You get up inside the 68.3 Laplace, had a little wick down, test the bottom side, ripped up above the 68.3, and now it's at the 33 power mean. This is on the weekly, too. Let's drop this down on the daily. Even better. This is exactly what the fuck you want to see. Let's see here. Where's my little drag and drop? There you are up there. Let's bring it right here. Oh, go baby. Ooh, I like it.
Yeah.
99.7, huh? Not today, maybe tomorrow. 115. I make Bilbo look like a fucking genius. That's nice. That is real nice. This looks good. Where's the 9 at? Let's see here. Or the 11. Even looks better. Set a cross up. And the 9 is crossing up the 33 power mean. This thing could fly, man. Really could. Fly, little birdie, fly. I mean, I talked to those, you know, I know P-Funk, you stayed at the Julia that one time. You know, it's a pretty cool little place.
Where are we talking about? I'm sorry.
South Beach.
Oh, yeah. Very nice.
And I talked to, because...
Like early 90s, man. You know what I mean? So
Right.
it looked the same from your video, your photos, yeah.
And it was, so I had to, because the like hosts, I was like, these motherfuckers look way too happy. I was like, what the fuck's going on? Because you're dealing with all these total randos in their little boutique hotel. I mean, there's got to be some issues going on, which I saw all kinds of madness. But anyway, I started talking to him. I was like, how's this run? Dude, they've got they literally, I think there's a group of them. I think there was 2 girls, 3 guys. They got together, started a business, and they were looking for properties that were for sale, that had been for sale, right? Either the people wanted too much, whatever. So they went to all these individual owners and like, here's our, with a nice proposal, here's what we want to do. We want to rent your property, right? For this set amount, which would be higher than probably they would be able to rent it for. And we're going to turn it into Airbnb.
Okay.
So they rented all these properties in Florida at like vacation hotspots. I think they had 8 altogether. And they are just, so I looked at him, I was like, man, that sounds pretty lucrative. I was, you guys got to be doing pretty good. He's like, well, it all depends on what we're paying in rent. And a lot of the people, you know, they're bummed out because they haven't been able to sell their properties. And so they're stoked they're getting this rent. And yeah, we're making good money. I was like, that's why all you fuckers are smiling.
Well, I'll tell you what, the house next door to mine right here was a rental, and it became an Airbnb about a year ago, right? And I don't know, so I think they get like $150 a night, you know, if he does an Airbnb. Well, the people that are there now, they've been there for 6 months because their house burned down, so their insurance company is paying for them to be there. The insurance company is paying the owner of that Airbnb $7,000 a month.
That is magnificent.
Yeah, man.
That is the most beautiful insurance play I've ever heard in my life, G. That is absolutely milking it.
Who's he talking to?
You, fuck.
Oh, you're talking to
Like
me?
that's, yeah, man. Oh, my mic isn't on place.
Think about what you just said, though, man. So you're saying the people, those kids just went around and went and found rentals, rented them, paid them more than that, and then turned it into an Airbnb.
Yeah, because so what it is the person's taking the bond out on the house. They said they have to pay up $100,000, whatever that divides over 10 years. The Airbnb for like 4 nights covers the whole month if it was to be rented.
Yeah, but
that's
no, I get it. You know,
Yeah.
it's a great idea. I wonder if we do that around here.
So, yeah, if you're in a busy place, it's worth a lot.
Soul is having a nice pump today, by the way. Nice little moves up and down, up again.
The Soul's making its way back to $30. I've been
Yeah, well, it's having a nice little trending move on the 15-minute. Anyway.
people are in denial. I was talking about it in another Discord, and it was like, oh no. I'm like, okay. When Soul was at $8, I was like, okay, here we go. I was like, you do realize this is just not even the correct price for this fucking asset, right? This thing's so under fucking valued. It got taken down with that total scammer. They're continuing to gaslight fucking people. Do you see the latest report? Like they, what would they get back? 5 million? Something. They're saying that FTX US is solvent and all that. Dude, they are just, it's a riot. Why are, these fucking people shouldn't even have a platform to speak. It's disgusting in my opinion. They're straight fraudsters, criminals. And they're allowed to just fucking run their mouths like this, and people that don't really understand what's going on are feeding right into it. Here's the Solana move local. After the little sideways action on the daily right here, when we got this fresh pump right to the top side of the distribution, couple more wicks. Now, yeah, let's see. It almost did a 1SD move, but now it pulled right back up, and it's at the 2SD band on the RMLR again. But look up here, top side of the distribution now, right up there where I thought this thing's going to run to, about $30. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. I like it. Whoa, what the hell? What's a dollar? Dollar got back up. Fuck, man, you got the minis. They're running with the dollar. I mean, Uber spilled out to the top of the daily range. Boom, boom. Which, a little surprising, because it gapped up right through it. Now it came back down for a test. Tesla's sticking to the top side of its 68.3. And it did not gap up through that daily range, but close enough, like I said before. Of course, my trooper Airbnb trying to get above that first resistance level to make a 1SD run at 104. That would actually be pretty damn nice. Get me in a little more profit. I'll just boop. First day trade on Tasty Works. Yeah, good stuff. Yeah, we need to get our little alpha trading fucking options jam going. I know Donnie said yesterday, Donnie's up on it. He just hasn't
I'm in, but I just don't know enough about it. I need you to get smarter people.
Yeah, and that's why we've got that. I started that channel down in the bottom. It's got the brain. What's it called? Oh yeah, just trades. The Alpha Brain Trust. It's right above it, internal affairs. You know what? I'm gonna.
Why don't we all set our, like, I would also like to learn options. Why don't we all set up parameters? So like maybe some guys want to do 15-minute options. I don't know if it's going to be that silly. And then maybe some guys are willing to hold them for 7 days, 21 days. So if we just state what our general outcome is, And if I'm scanning the market or what you're scanning the market, you're like, I'm not willing for a 7-day trade, but maybe Warlord likes a 7-day options trade, and look at this stock because it's just a ticker, right? It doesn't really matter about the news or anything that will help.
Right.
But then we know, then it's like, okay, so I know that Bilbo will maybe want to be max overnight. So like out of this discussion, I know you may be willing to hold for 3 days, and
Which
stuff
is,
like that. So then like funk maybe to the end of the day. I don't know.
well, that's the
So there's
thing
different
with options. You can't you can only get 4-day trades a week unless you got pretty sure it's 25K in your account. You get up above
Right.
25K, then you can just day trade your ass off, and that's what I'm trying to move to. I want to day trade these options because we get such good reads from our indicators on these assets. It's a no-brainer.
But you know what though? The thing is like I'm able to day trade the lower time frame, right? Because it's a new option every day,
Mm-hmm.
right? So like right now, I'm following the 402 calls and the 398 puts. You know what I mean?
Right.
And so, but this will expire today, and then tomorrow it's another 398 put. Do you get what I mean? But it would be on tomorrow. I wonder if that I don't know. I wonder if that qualifies as the 4 trades. Because I haven't had that issue come up with them yet on Tastyworks.
Yeah, I don't know.
Because you're talking about going in and out of Airbnb like 4 times in one day, right? That's the day trading, or 4 times in 1 week.
4 times in 1 week, right? Yeah, it's not in
But
the day.
that's solely just Airbnb, right?
Yeah. Yep. But that's the thing. It's like I'm not trading right now. I'm not trading the 0-day expirations. Like
Right.
I ran up. I found some juicy premium on the February 17th with this specific trade. Where if this thing were to run hard today, I mean, I can make some nice profit. But I am down to trade those 0-day expirations. You know how that rolls.
Mm-hmm.
You got to freaking this way. If it does make, if you see something in the charts, and I'm not on that 0-day expiration, I can chill. I can chill and hold out for a few days, see what happens. You never know. That's what I kind of like to do. But if I enter this trade today and get out later, even though I was with the February 17th expiration, doesn't matter. It was definitely a day trade.
Right, but if you play, yeah, because it would be. I'm wondering if it was different if you played around, like let's say you did that expiration, and then the next trade you did would be another expiration. That I don't know if that would be considered a day trade because it's a different product. Right, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So if you're doing a different contract, that's what I'm trying to say. If you're doing a different contract, I think that nullifies that.
Oh, I see.
You know what I mean? So you could go in and out of like the February 17th, and then maybe you can go look at the 24th, or you could look at another strike price.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what? That's interesting. I wonder if that is how it is. I'll find out because the way this thing's moving,
Right.
it might be. Let's see. Yeah, man, it's almost $100 in profit right now. And that's the thing that I'm learning really quick. It's like keep the size low, spread the risk. Boom. You got to be careful with the size on some of these in case it does go against you because you can get wrecked real fast. Like I only traded 1 lot, but hell, I could have probably traded 10 lots, and I'd definitely already be out and $580 in profit. Bye. Closing. Let's see here though. Boom. Time is it? Who's on?
Market's not doing nothing.
Scroll back up.
Yo,
There we go.
what do you guys think of the Russell? It's called RUT. R-U-T.
Yeah. It's right
Rambo Umbrella Tango.
There's
I've
a
been looking at this
future
thing.
too.
here. Right here.
It's 2,000 stocks. It's the Russell 2000.
Yep.
Yeah.
There she
Or
blows.
3,000,
No,
whatever.
she is a running. Russell's
Yeah,
running.
it's got a future on it too. RTY, I think.
Okay. And look, had an outlier, right? Had an outlier. Now it's turning down, negatively correlated. Probably going to be setting up hidden bull here soon. Trending. I want to see this correlation break at the end of this 15-minute candle. Here, you guys go ahead. I got to do something real quick.
RTY1 exclamation. Do you hear me, African?
RTY 1.
RTY1 exclamation. That's the future on it. I don't know what the per tick on this is. You know what I mean? How much per tick?
Can I be stupid and ask, why would I want to trade the future instead of that current spot? If that makes sense.
Did you get more leverage?
Okay, thank you.
And you get
What?
and you can't really because you couldn't afford to trade the actual RTY.
Bingo.
Okay.
I think so. I think because I don't know how much it is. I mean, it's like trading the SPY. It's a $398 stock.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I think RTY. I think it's just an index, right? Yeah. RUT, isn't it? RUT. Yeah, the RUT is the actual index. And the future is based off the index.
So I've been checking this thing, and I put it on the 21, and it's pretty tasty. I'll put that right.
I mean, it's moving with the S&P, man. They all made the bottoms at the same day. You know what I mean? For the most part.
Why is my brain thinking? Is would you say the rut is more volatile than the SPY?
Me personally, no. I wouldn't say that, but you know, I teach his own. But no, I would think the Nasdaq is the most volatile. As far as the NQ and the Nasdaq and the YM, and then you have the ES, the S&P, and then probably got crude. Crude's probably up there. Crude and natural gas are hard to trade, man, because they're really manipulated.
Let's go full degen and day trade natural gas.
That's seriously, it's
yeah, yeah, dude.
you're a complete degen if you trade natural gas, dude.
Yep.
Just so controlled.
Big
Because
time.
that's like when I worked for Anaheim, after I left market making, I went and bought and sold power for Anaheim, and they have a whole crew. They're locking natural gas long term. They're locking in short term. They're locking in day ahead. They're locking in same day. You know what I mean? No, I'm serious. So you have every gas company in the country, plus all the brokers and the retailers that are doing it, plus municipalities, plus that are all have different agendas with that gas. And he who has the order that day controls it. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
So they plan for the days to have the order. Is that what the game is?
Well, yeah, I mean, but I'm saying is that like Constellation, they all got to go out and buy it, making it or buying it at the same time, And depending on what municipality or whatever is securing it,
Wow.
and then they get this big order to secure it.
I think it's been on the dip, eh?
This Russell wants some too, it looks like. The Russell wants some. Let me see here. Yeah, variance on the 4-hour turning up. That's what you want to see. I mean, this thing's just been ebbing and flowing with variance all the way at the top. All the way, this move. Outlier to top side. Negatively correlated variance coming back down. Positively correlated rising. Negatively correlated coming back. Now it's rising, positively correlated again with hidden bull. Fishers are pretty high, but you got the fast one. It's down at the band mean almost again. Looks like it's wanting to turn up. Trending. Volatility expanding. Positively correlated. Go Russell. Definitely DLP setting up some div. I mean, you got the hidden bull, but there's bear too. But hell, that played out right here in this little pullback. Now it's screaming back up on hidden bull again. Is there any correlation there? Yeah, it's negative.
36 close to the 4-hour close.
There we go. There's the 90 minute strong. Strong like bull, 90 minute.
Kicking, baby.
Mm-hmm.
Strong like bull.
Love that second Laplace there on that band.
Let me see something
Very
here.
nice.
Okay, Airbnb back down here at that weekly resistance level. It's support probably. What is that? Is that yeah. R2. Well, hell, there's the top side of the weekly right there, 138. Tell you, That's Tesla, not fucking Uber. There's Uber over there. So Tesla, top of the weekly range, was at 138. It's no brainer. This thing's pulling back. Even by the close here in a couple of days, right? I mean, this thing, I highly doubt it's going to close above 138. I mean, it could, but yeah. Did I take a quick trade on Tesla? No. I was already in an Uber trade. I mean, you look at this entire, all these charts right here. I mean, I did a lot of looking for an asset, right, to get a nice little trade in on. Then it was Airbnb. Airbnb, what's it doing? Go look at the rest of the market. Airbnb is rocking. Not hardcore, but it did come, it immediately tested the center of its tight daily range, I might add. Tight daily range. Where could this thing go to? You know, it's got me all excited. Let's see here. Where are you, Airbnb? There you are.
What's the price of Airbnb right now?
103.5.
Their options are fairly cheap on this too, man.
Yeah, not bad at all. That's why I jumped aboard.
The 104 is. I'm looking at today's 104 is 130.
This thing's hammering. Hammering. I love this nice rise in volatility. Here we go. What's that, a 76, huh? What's that, the 90 minute? 33 having an outlier. Love it. All the fishers are up. Starting to drop out of randomness and volatility. We need that to stay positively correlated and 100% expanded the rest of the day here, which probably got about what? I don't know, 12 more candles? No, about 10. No, 11. Nope, 10. So that'll be interesting to see. Or the correlation breaks. Goes negative as we're contracting. Beautiful. No div though. Look at the returns oscillator. Man, this thing blew out too. Having an outlier. Having an outlier. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Everything I saw coming is a happening. Variance. Yeah, I mean, look at this. Airbnb move. Outlier to top side. Negatively correlated variance contracting. Flipping up positive. Be nice if there was some hidden bull. There's not. Fishers are pretty high. Trending nice though. Trending nice. Just no volatility. This is all coming on the contraction. Negatively correlated. Z-score is definitely setting up some bear div. That's why I'm looking at this. That's just a 4 hour. Let's go to the daily. Daily I like. This was one of the main reasons too. I saw the daily. Right? It was coming down, negatively correlated, but there is bear div. I like the strength of the fishers and the DLP, the trend, volatility contracting, negatively correlated. Could be good. About 100, about a Benji in profit right now. An old face. The green bills with the old face. Not a rap fucking lyric. Some. I like the old face bills. Give me some of them old faces. They spin well.
Right.
Let's see here. But, that being said, crypto, what's running? Fuck, of course Doge is. Doge is running. Up 7.2% on the day.
SHIB. SHIB is running.
Oh, we're way. What is Kin?
SHIB. SHIB. SHIB.
Oh, Sheeb.
The Doge of Doge.
That is Sheeb. Shibu.
The Doge.
Shibu Inu. Shiba Inu.
Shiba Inu coin, yeah.
Yeah, I
The
mean,
Doge of Doge.
It's down there, almost in the. It's in the top.
So sad
15.
to say, but the most money I make
Yes,
trading like long are these fucking dog coins.
Go ahead.
Why is that sad, man? You're not the only
It's
one.
sad. I know, but like it's like there's so much good technology and a meme coin just it's like you have to bet on the meme coin, bro. Like that's the underlying principle.
That's right. You must degen with meme coins because they are good.
2 days till expiration. Tesla, you gonna hammer down? That sucks. That weekly's up there. I think it's up there again. I'll just close that fucking trade. Loss is already built in. That's fine. That is quite fine. Yeah, I'm gonna show it soon. I think 7 trades. I've only lost the Tesla trade's the only one, and that was a fucking outlier. I mean, that condor looked solid, and then it busted through the bottom side so fast. And I was like, oh, caught me off guard. It's okay. Define risk trade. I knew the risk going in. It's not a problem. Not a problem. The risk reward was great too. I mean, it was I guess it was about 1 to 1. I think it was like $260 win for a $230 loss or something like that. Which some of the best trades in options, man. You know, some of those condors, you're looking for like 2 to 1. You're looking like to only make $150 on a $300 loss.
Well, you entered right around 150, right?
No, 160 was the bottom side of my condor. Top side, I think, was at 2. I think I entered at like 180.
Oh, okay.
I think I entered it right around
okay.
180.
Yeah, I see.
Well, here,
There's still a bit of ways away.
I'll tell you exactly what I did. Yeah, exactly what I thought. So let's see. The call spread was at 200 and 205. The put was at 155 and 160. So really, I needed Tesla to. I mean, we got 2 days, all right? Who knows?
It's still, you know what? I mean, honestly, like it's. Yeah, if you look at the entropy on that thing on the daily, and the variance is rising, right? And you've got the entropy is still random, but it is approaching trend, and you've got that direction predictor and the aggressive one. They're both saying this thing's going up a little, and it's rising towards that RWT, which is right there at around like 156 or 158 or something. So. Plus, you got the outlier on the third standard deviation of the RMLR up around 192, 194, something like that.
If I get to 155, I'm in full profit. So.
Yeah, 155 is like south of is even south of the RMLR, which is still descending towards it. So it could easily rise up there, man. But who knows? We'll see.
Go over here.
We'll see.
I mean, we got 2 days.
Tomorrow the RMLR is going to dip a little. Yeah, tomorrow the RMLR is going to dip a little, and then the next day it's going to go back up a little. So we'll see. It could end up right around where it is now, or maybe maybe a bit higher, maybe a bit lower. But
correlation is breaking positive, starting to drop in the trend. The Fishers look great. What is it, the daily? Z-score rising. I'm just afraid I'm going to be a few days late, but that's cool. It's just I'm getting a little money back because that's already baked into my buying power. It's already gone.
I mean, it was at what, 101 at the low or something like that? So
101, 102, 101 and a half, 101.
101 and change, like 101.80 or something. So like, I mean, you're already back up at 130. You've already eaten back into your, at least taking away some of that loss. That's good. We shall see. Keep an eye on the lower time frames as you do, and you will know what to do.
Be nice. It's setting up hidden bull. All the bear though. I like the Fishers up, starting to trend. Volatility's starting to expand as it's breaking into positive correlation on the daily, and I know the 5-day was beat the fuck up horribly. But the 5-day,
by the way, I think we don't.
Setting up.
I don't know if we mentioned it because you don't tend to show it on your charts on stream enough, or at all. But it's good to remind people who are using our tools that the Fisher, the way we use the Fisher is one thing, but you can use the Fisher like Bilbo does on his chart. You can also use it in pair or in tandem with the Fisher transform, because they really go hand in hand, right? They're like one confirms the other kind of thing, kind of like the wave trend and the reverse wave trend. So you can use them just standalone like that, but you can also use them in tandem, and they're very powerful that way too. So even though we don't show that a lot on stream, it is super powerful when you stick a Fisher transform there on the price action chart, which we happen to have a wonderful AT Fisher transform tool. So yeah, sorry, I just thought I'd mention that because you rarely show the Fisher transform there when you show your lovely Fishers.
Well, it's because I like to use indicators.
Yeah, you don't need. Yeah, you like it the way it is. I'm just saying, like there are, you can also use it in pair with the other one, and that's the beauty of the system. Mix and match, do what suits your trading style.
Let's see what you're doing about, boy. That's the thing, depending on what length. I mean, you're talking about throwing the. I mean.
No. Not that one, the Alpha Trading one. Alpha Trading Fisher transform that goes right on the price action chart.
Well, yeah.
They're like bands, I think, or something.
The ATFT.
Right. dude, we got so many indicators. But yeah, that's
I know. Dude.
I don't even need
Yeah,
it.
we have like 36 or 38 indicators that we've released, and dozens more that we're like testing and stuff. So it's a lot. It's a lot.
Let's see here. What time is it? Yeah, 10:30. It's about time to wrap this
Yeah.
show up. What's creeping up here? Let me see something. Yep. Okay. Airbnb almost hit that 1 SD. Where's the top of the weekly at for this bad boy? Is that it right there? Hope not. If it is, that's even more reason. No, we got plenty of room to run. Plenty of room to run. And the dollar. So the dollar got back up to like 1 SD on the 4 hour, rejecting from there. Let's see if it drops back down below. Yeah, we're gonna cut this baby short. Nice hour and a half stream. We'll get back at it tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Some more market analysis for sure.
Yes.
And if you're out there in
We might-
YouTube land,
We might
come into
we
our
might even do
Discord.
a
If you want some assets to be looked at, you got to come into the chat. Tell us what you want.
we might also do a
One
stream
look
on,
at-
on TradingView earlier in the day or late at night, depending where you are on the planet.
Let's see.
We'll see. I might do another one. I think I'll probably do another one
Yep, later.
tomorrow
people.
morning my time.
Matt already left. All right, Discordians. We'll get back at it tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Later.
No problem.